This video explains how to use the Fakopp TreeSonic to measure wood stiffness of live trees in genetic trials. The stiffness of wood impacts lumber strength and uniformity, and varies from tree to tree. The Fakopp TreeSonic is an acoustic tool that measures the time it takes a sound wave to travel through wood. When used correctly, these tools are very effective at ranking tree genotypes for their wood stiffness. The assessment is relatively quick, and a two-person crew can measure around 900 trees in a day. The device consists of two transducers with cables, a timer unit, and a special hammer. The timer unit uses a 9-volt battery. To insert the battery, use a pocket knife to pry open the battery housing. A battery will last for hundreds of tree measurements. A warning will be given by the timer unit if the battery is low. Prepare the device for use by connecting the transducer cables to the timer. The cable connections have pins that should be aligned to the timer input ports. A threaded sleeve is turned to secure the connection. The start transducer can be identified by a flat shape near the spike and a wrap of marking tape on its cable. When conducting the measurement, approach the tree from the clearest face. The two transducers should be installed at a consistent height around breast height. Use the sliding hammer to drive the spike of the start transducer into the tree stem, targeting a 45-degree angle. The spike must penetrate through the bark to stabilize the transducer into the stem wood. It is important that the spike of the start transducer is secure and will not fall when the cable is tugged. The transducer is heavy and the spike is sharp. To determine where to drive the stop transducer, pull the cable of the start transducer down along the tree stem. There will be a wrap of marking tape that indicates 1 meter when the start cable is pulled taut. Hold it against the stem and remember the bark pattern at the point where the marking tape starts. Use the sliding hammer of the stop transducer to drive the spike at the target entry point at a 45-degree angle. Again, penetrate the wood so that the transducer is stable. It is crucial that the distance between transducers is 1 meter for every tree. Once the transducers are inserted, tap the start transducer with the hammer. A few taps may be necessary to turn on the timer if it has been inactive. The timer will display a number for each tap. This value is the time in microseconds for the sound to travel from the start to stop transducers. In pine plantations around 10 years of age, values between 200 and 500 microseconds are typical. For each tree, record 3 measurements. If one of the 3 values is considerably different, discard and take another value. A 2-person crew is effective with one member handling the probes and hammer while the other member holds the unit and records the data. Shorter crew members may find that hammering the start transducer closer to breast height reduces fatigue. This is fine as long as consistent height is used. Attempting to place the transducer at an uncomfortable height will result in inconsistent measurements. Trees without a clear face near breast height, such as from damage or disease, should not be assessed. Trees that are very small, typically because they are overtopped, should also be excluded. If also measuring drill resistance, it is important to assess the tree with TreeSonic first, otherwise there will be a hole in the tree. The most common issue when using TreeSonic arises from cable wear. Symptoms of cable wear include the timer being slow to respond or giving erratic readings, such as values greater than 1,000 that vary for the same tree. When done measuring, be sure to remove the battery before storing the TreeSonic.